So do you guys take a different approach when you're producing a film that's semi-autobiographical or autobiographical?
I mean, there's certainly like a sensitivity when we're working with the writer-director if it's their story, but at the same time, we're filmmakers, and so it is about story. So there's a kind of a fine line of also wanting to make sure that we're able to tell it in a visual way, that we're able to tell a story that's going to resonate. It's certainly, there's, I think, greater sensitivity, but I think it's the same. We approach the filmmaking, the development, all the different areas of making the film, and I think in the same way, whether it's biographical, autobiographical, or not.
Okay, and you shot the film in North Carolina, correct?
We shot it in South Carolina, in Charleston, an amazing city. If you have not been, we fell in love with it. Incredibly friendly, wonderful crews. They shoot a show there called Outer Banks. And we got to use a lot of the people that work on that show in this movie, and also a show called The Righteous Gemstones shoots there. We got to use a lot of people that work on that because neither of those shows were shooting. I would go back tomorrow to work there, live there. It's a fabulous place. We were really well taken care of.
What tricks, or did you run into any challenges in making it look like South Florida?
Yes, that's a great question. When we're standing outside behind the hospice and there are the scenes with the grief counselor, there's a gorgeous bridge that we had to kind of use, a specific type of lens so that it wasn't very prominent and was kind of in shots soft because it's reflects Charleston and it's kind of a Charleston signifier and not a Florida one so much, although there are a lot of big bridges in Tampa and things like that. But it was also period because the movie takes place in 2005, and so there were certain things we had to kind of navigate around. I think that was the biggest one. It was this bridge really says Charleston, so we need to figure out how not to have it play, in a strong way.
What was the most rewarding aspect of this project?
Working with a first-time female writer-director on her first feature. That was the most rewarding part.
And can you tell me more about your work in uplifting female directors in the industry?
So Kevin and I, many years ago, started a program with Glamour magazine where we gave women an opportunity to direct for the first time. And it was at a time when Hollywood really wasn't. And so we created this program with a colleague of ours at Glamour named Leslie Russo. And it was people like Jennifer Aniston and Bryce Dallas Howard and Olivia Wilde and Eva Longoria. You would think they had every opportunity in the world, but Hollywood really didn't let a lot of women in. So that was kind of the beginning of our careers and interest, and then just wanting to continue to support women, and obviously as a female filmmaker. I mean, we've made progress, but it's still a very male-dominated profession, especially directors.
Is there any future projects that you can tell us a bit about that you have on the way?
We have a bunch of projects. We have a movie coming out this summer called What You Wish For. It's a kind of a thriller genre-y film, noir. We have a movie that we're supposed to start shooting in March. We'll see if it can all come together. That is also a thriller with Woody, actually, and Owen Wilson, and a first-time male feature director who is a big photographer and comes from music video, but he'll be making his feature debut. And he's amazing. His name is Brantley Gutierrez. So that's kind of up next. And then we have, a bunch of different projects that we're in different stages of development.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just thank you so much for coming to watch the film and responding and taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.